Whenever you're choosing decor for your home, it should really bring out your personality. The entryway can be a first impression of your home, and the living room can help tell your story. So in today's video, I'm going to be redecorating and restyling those areas with a few new things I've purchased and a few things I've had to get creative with. So watch along if you're looking for some ideas to help restyle your spaces. I'm going to start with the entryway, which I also think of as the first impression that somebody sees when they come into your home. Think of meeting someone for the first time and kind of getting a vibe of who they are. That's what the entryway means to me. So my goal is to make the entryway feel warm, welcome, but also go with the other vibe of my house, which is really earthy. So what I thought would work best is to get a couple of pots. I made a few purchases on Wayfair, and this was one of them. I knew that if I didn't use the pot exactly in this space, I would find somewhere in my house to use it. I thought that this was going to be the perfect spot for it, but come to find out, I end up not using it. And I'm showing you this because not everything I buy for the first time works out exactly how I envision it. And that's okay, but sometimes it does. And I ordered these poofs. I think they're called poofs. They're like little chairs from Arhaus, my favorite store if you've been following me for a while. And they were back ordered for months. I ordered them in September. I called them in like November and they were like, oh man, this color is gonna get delivered like in the next couple of weeks. It was back ordered again, and now in February, or they came like end of February, I finally got them, and they do end up working out perfectly in the space. When they got delivered, I didn't want to wait to style the space before I open them. So I'm going to open them, show you guys a sneak peek, put them in, like, kind of play with them a little bit in the spaces where I want to use them. And then I'll come back to this area after I finish the entryway, and then we'll finish up the space. The size was perfect, and sometimes if you have taller console tables, it's hard to figure out what to put underneath those tables to like hide all of the cords and plugs in case you have wiring attached to lamps and whatnot. I did have a basket underneath it. I had a poof, which is like basically a little seat. I think these are called poofs. And then the color I got here was olive. They are like velvety material, and they're a little bit wider because this table that I have, you can see there on the right, is I think it's 78 inches long. So it's a pretty long table. If you haven't already seen these before, I feel like they have become more and more popular. The cool thing about these is that you can put them under the table, and then when you need extra seating, you can pull them out into the living room and just have that extra space. So that was the intention behind this. I have a lot of earthy neutral colors, so this olive color was the one that I really wanted. When I called the store and was like, I have ordered these so long ago, they were like, you can pick out a different color that's in stock, but I was really dead set on this color, and I'm glad that I waited. Summer is coming up, and March is right around the time where I start getting more serious about my workouts. Now, working out from home can save you time, but one of the biggest struggles is that you may not know what to do, or you're just doing a bunch of random workouts that you find on Pinterest or Instagram, and you're not seeing real results. But that's why I'm excited to partner with Ladder on today's video. I loved that I could get structured workout plans from an expert coach based on my specific fitness goals and the type of workouts that I like to do. What makes Ladder different is that it's not just a bunch of random workouts that you have to scroll through and try to decide on what workout you should do that day. It's an actual workout plan based on the goals that you set for yourself. And you literally have a personal trainer with you there each day, building off of the previous workout. Just like with any goal, you have to have a step-by-step plan to get you where you want to be in the least amount of time. And that is exactly what Ladder can help you do. So if you're doing a bunch of different workouts and not seeing any progress, then it's time to start a plan and see those results fast. It's personally tailored to your goals. So if you want to burn fat, build muscle, grow your glutes, or get more defined abs, then you can get a plan with expert guidance to get you there. You can do different types of workouts as well, such as Pilates, bodybuilding, kettlebells, strength and conditioning, and much more. It's suitable for all fitness levels, so with the app, you can get videos, demos, achievement awards, in-ear coaching to help guide you through the steps, a journal that helps you track your progress and weight, and an experience that keeps you excited. You can even join a real community with your coach, answering all your questions in the team chat, and a team to help motivate, encourage, and support you. I started off by downloading the app and filling out questions around my goals and the time that I had to work out. I was able to get paired up with a coach that would help me maintain my weight, build lean muscle, and burn fat. One of the best investments that I've ever made in my life was to invest in myself and in my health, and you can get Ladder for less than $1 a day. So if you're tired of doing a bunch of random workouts without seeing any results, or you need the encouragement to start a workout plan, then you can get started with Ladder by downloading the app, and you can get up to 33% off using the link in my description or by scanning the QR code on the screen. So we're gonna head back over to the entryway. I'm gonna open up another package that I got from Wayfair. I saw someone else have this lamp and I wanted something a little bit more bolder in this space, and I think I'm gonna switch up the lamp that I currently have and move that over to the living room. So I'm gonna take it out and see if it was worth all the hype. If you're new here, then welcome. My name is Michelle. Over the last 6 to 8 months, we've been really adding a lot of personality to our home, but there's still a lot more to do. If you love all things for your space and for your home, then I would love for you to subscribe. This month is going to be full of decorating, home ideas, and some room makeovers. So be on the lookout for those videos and turn on your bell notifications if you haven't already. All right, so we've opened up the lamp. I'm going to see if this lamp is worth all the hype. It is a little bit heavy, but not as heavy as I thought. I think it's a little bit more hollow inside, but the thickness of it, the boldness of it, I really like. I think it's about 30 inches tall, so it does give you, it gives you some good height, and I think that is super important. The mirror that I have against the wall is not very wide, so I'm trying to fill the spaces on the side. And y'all, I was editing this video and Chris was in the office and you can see him on the phone in the background. I had no idea, and he had just bought a cowboy hat. I was like, you look so country in the background with the cowboy hat on the phone. Anyway, if you saw that, it was kind of funny. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the lampshade on this, and it's not quite white, it's a little bit off-white, which is what I like as well. It came with a light bulb, which is a plus, and it looks black-ish, but in certain lights it has a bronze appearance. So I like that it's kind of not a solid color, but it gives you that variation.
Just like a dream, you and I standing wild and free, with petals so golden, the sun's warm kiss, a love so strong, a bliss.
I recently made the trip out to one of the Pottery Barn stores so I could see what they had as decor items in person. Lucky for me, a lot of the stuff was 20% off, so I decided to grab some of these candlesticks and then a few other decorative pieces. I was also looking for stuff to decorate the cabinets in my office, which is why that video is not out yet, but I promise it will be out this month once I finish up decorating those shelves. For the entryway console table, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do here. I'm just got a few pieces that I think are really pretty, and then I'm going to mix and match some. Sometimes when I do a decorating video, I will plan it all out before I film, but this time I'm showing you a couple different ways to style it, and then the one that I ultimately ended up with. When I was at Pottery Barn, they had a big clearance section, and this pot was in clearance and it was filled with a bunch of Christmas stuff. And I went to buy it because it was also 20% off, and ended up it was not on clearance. But because it was chipped on the bottom, they honored it and gave me an additional discount. So I was like, I can work with that, and then just kind of move it to the end there. So it ended up working out better than the other pot. And when I do look for home decor, I just go to the pieces that I feel really drawn to, and ones that even tell a story. And this might sound crazy, but for me, it was like, this might be an imperfect piece, but it is so beautiful and pure at the same time. And that's kind of what this space represents. Also, they had these olive branches there. They were like on additional sale. So I would have loved to fill this whole pot with a ton of these olive branches. But if you've ever bought faux branches, you know that they are not the cheapest thing. So I had this idea to get a little creative here, because we are not quite out of winter, but not yet in springtime yet. I felt like we could incorporate some of the greenery of the leaves, but still some of the sticks of the winter. So I'm going to start with adding, I loved that these are really tall, so it brings a lot of height to this space and it draws your eye over there. So I'm going to start with, but you can see it's not quite full. So it doesn't look, it looks okay, but it's like there's something missing here. So I'm going to use these olive branches. Then these were also from Pottery Barn, but you can get some at A Floral. You can get some on Amazon, even Hobby Lobby. I have branches from everywhere, and also from your backyard or going on a walk. So we have tons and tons of sticks out here in our backyard, and I'm gonna find some really cool ones that give me the height that I need. So this can be a great idea to fill in empty space in pots, and we're gonna see what we find.
I've been here before, familiar with the view. This ain't nothing new. And every time that you walk through the door, I'm hit by the same old side, blinded by the lights. And I'm going through changes, but it's easier with you. I'm going through changes, and so are you. I live for the moments when you're around me. I know you've got secrets, but I can't keep on. And we're fading in and out together. The fuse wide open, stuck in the moment. The fuse wide open, stuck in the moment. The fuse wide open, stuck in the moment. When I'm with you, I am not myself. You bring out the best in me, the side I know you can't see. And I don't need any other help than you standing by my side, if only for a while. I'm going through changes, and so are you. I live for the moments when you're around me. I know you've got secrets, but I can't keep on. And we're fading in and out together. The fuse wide open, stuck in the moment. The fuse wide open, stuck in the moment.
Whenever we were building this home, I did not feel like I was going to make it this earthy home. I actually had a little bit more of a glam vibe and kind of a mixture of different trends and different styling. But the minute when we saw the back patio, I felt this need to bring the warmth of the outside into the home. And ever since then, I knew that it was just going to be this earthy feel. It's kind of like the same when you have a house on the beach and you bring the beach inside your home and make it like a coastal type decor. Or if you are in the mountains and the woods and you bring like a log cabin vibe into your home, because you're really bringing the outside inside. And I know that earthy tones is kind of trending, but there's also more to the trend in the space. And that's really what styling your home is bringing your personality and bringing the outside inside. So now I'm playing around a little bit with the candles, with the height of things, and then with pictures. So I've seen a lot where you can just place a picture on your console table and kind of double layer that with a mirror or with whatever is behind. Now, that picture I had those at Walmart. I got those at Walmart and they came in a set. I just felt like it was too small for this space. This frame I got from Hobby Lobby, and I used that in the main living room space for a lot of the Christmas decor, but it's not necessarily like Christmassy. So I'm kind of just playing around with what I want to layer here. Now, as I mix and match different heights, different styles, different objects, you guys can let me know in the comments which one you like the best, and hopefully you also get some ideas.
Hey, I've been dreaming about you. Every night I see you clear as day. It's just something about the way you make me feel, 'cause I can't concentrate.
I remembered that I had a bigger picture. I ordered this landscape scenery off of Etsy for the winter time, and it just so happens to be the perfect height for this space. I also swapped out and used the 3 candles to bring in a grouping, but also it still gives it some height. So this is the style I am going to go with and leave for now. Remember, nothing is permanent. You can always change it if you don't like it. So the next space we're going to work with is the main living room. For now, we have our long desk console table. That is where my original picture was that I moved. Those I had ordered from Etsy. And then we have our big tall mirror. So I'm going to clear up the space here and kind of start from scratch.
I can see you in front of me. All I do is close my eyes, and you're just standing there with your perfect smile.
Next, I'm going to bring back this tall olive pot I got from Baller Designs. When we first moved in, I had bought a couple of pots and also these branches from A Floral. And then I kind of took everything down whenever we decorated for Christmas, but I'm going to bring them back because I like them in this space a lot. These A Floral branches were an investment, but I like the height because they're perfect for the pot. And they do fill up the space a lot. Like you can see they're like almost as tall as me. So they fit perfectly here. And because this space is so tall, it goes up to 15 feet and the mirror is super tall, I needed to continue to bring the eye up by getting a taller plant and then those taller branches. So when styling a console table, I do like to think of things in groupings. So I am going to group these 2 pots next to each other. And this one I got from a local garden store by my house. Now, when pairing these items together, I like that it's not exactly matchy-matchy, like not 2 of the same pots, just different heights, but they complement each other. And since the left pot has the really tall branches, the right side, I was going to have the branches go downward in a different direction. So see how the grouping is the same, where I have pots and plants, but they're styled differently, yet complement each other. Now, you don't have to do that, but I like the way that it looks here. Somebody had recommended to me putting a lamp over here. So this is my lamp that I originally had on my entryway table. This lamp is also from Wayfair. I went ahead and moved it over here, and I love having the light over here. I obviously love to layer pictures throughout the space, and I tried a couple different times, but as you already know, I moved that picture to the entryway, and I'm going to add the light over here. So see how I have two different types of light, the lamp and then the candle light. So again, I'm kind of pairing things together. A lot of times when styling console tables, I tend to want to add a lot of stuff, but remember that just a couple different things can keep the simplicity of it makes it really unique. And now it's time for my new poofs to really shine in this space.
Let me feel your love again, 'cause I've been running round in circles screaming out your name. Take me to a different place.
And don't forget the power of a home decor magazine to help bring more decor into your home. So I love getting ideas in magazines. Even if there's pieces I like that I'm not ready to invest in, I can still get so many ideas, even just placement of particular things. And last but not least, I'm going to add some new pillows to our couch.
Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Be with you.
Now, I wish I could say I was more confident in picking out different patterns and textiles and cool things for the couch, but I am so basic. I'm not there with textiles, but I do love this suede green color. It matches our space so well. But I have had this same couch pillows for years. I feel like the neutral colors, because I just don't know what to add in here to match the rug. So I'm still gonna play it safe and keep it a neutral color and not a patterned color, and see if later on I can add some more patterns or fun designs here. I meant to say I'm keeping it a solid color and not a neutral color. So I'm adding some dark color in here, but still keeping it solid.
Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. Be with you. Be with you. Be with
All right, so here it is. I hope that you guys got some good ideas and even different ways that you can style your own home. So give this video a thumbs up if you like this type of content, and I will see you next week.